Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Library Marketing Show. I'm Angela Hursh from superlibrarymarketing.com, and today we're going to answer a viewer question on whether it is ever okay to hide comments from negative commenters on social media, in particular on Facebook. Before we get to the answer to that question, I'd love to encourage you to subscribe to my channel and, of course, join in the discussion. You can do so down below in the comment section. So, this is a viewer question from someone named Jennifer who has some folks commenting on multiple threads on Facebook, and they're just being negative all the time and nothing ever seems to make them happy. So she wrote in and said, is it ever okay to hide or delete those comments? So I have some thoughts about this. First of all, I want to go through what we do when we are trying to deal with people who are being negative on social media. So it's always a three-step process. We are going to reply to negative comments. We are going to apologize when appropriate, and most of the time there is some kind of apology that is appropriate to people, whether they're having an issue with one of your services or they were maybe feel like they were mistreated by someone on your staff or are upset because they can't get a hold of a particular book. An apology always helps to start that and bridge that conversation with them. And then we're going to try to take it offline if possible. Most of the time, this is pretty easy to do just by letting the commenter know that you want to make sure that their comments or concerns are addressed by the right person, and so you ask them for another way to contact them, and then of course follow up with that. But sometimes this three-step process does not work. Sometimes we can't seem to come to a resolution. Sometimes people are just wanting to complain about our library, and nothing we ever say or do is going to make them happy or make them a fan of the library. I had a personal experience with this. The library I used to work for was considering selling one of their buildings. The neighborhood felt very strongly about not wanting that sale to go through. And so we had some commenters who just, all they did, every single social media post that we did, they got on and started talking about the building sale. So in those instances, there are some things you can do. If someone is repeatedly negatively commenting on your social media posts and there's just no resolution, the best thing to do is to hide the comment, particularly on Facebook. It's really easy to do. I'll put some instructions down in the description of this episode. The cool thing about hiding a comment is that you're hiding it from you and from the rest of your followers, but the person who made the negative comment still sees it there when they go to your page, so they don't know that you've hidden it. You also don't get negatively penalized by Facebook for hiding a comment. And in fact, in doing that, you're kind of flagging that person as someone who may be a person who is commenting negatively on not just your page, likely on a bunch of different pages, because you know someone who is of that mindset probably is so for all of the companies and brands that they interact with. So there's no negative connotations for your Facebook page, and that person doesn't realize that you've hidden it, but you're saving yourself and the rest of your community having to look at that particular comment. And that can be, actually, it sounds kind of deceptive, but you know, if you've tried to resolve with somebody, I think it's completely okay. Do you agree with me though? I'm curious. I'm certain there are so many libraries out there who have dealt with trolls and negative commenters. So let me know down in the comments, or you can go to superlibrarymarketing.com and click on the Library Marketing Show tab. You can also go there to ask a question for a future episode, or to nominate your library or another library for kudos. And kudos today is going to go, this is a great one. This is going to the Fremont Library. They did this thing on social media, Fremont Area District Library, where they put up a post and it just said, hey, tell us 2 books or 2 authors that you like and will recommend 2 for you. I'm going to put a link to the original Facebook post down in the show description, because you will see how much interaction Fremont Area District Library got from this one post. It was pretty gosh darn amazing. So it did a couple of things. It's going to boost the organic reach of their libraries, all their other library posts. And number 2, they're providing reading recommendations in a place where readers are on social media. And I just think that's kind of amazing. So kudos to Fremont Area District Library for using social media to provide service to their community and getting more organic reach for the rest of their posts. I want to thank you so much again for watching another episode of this, and of course, subscribe to my channel. I'm curious to hear your comments on this particular subject, so go ahead and do so down in the comments. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.